moves to the engine's other rotating shaft, the camshaft. Machining transforms a steel billet into the basic shape. Like the crankshaft, this camshaft will need a lot of fine-tuning. An automated tool first etches the part number and date onto one end, and then they get down to the precision work. The camshaft must also be completely straight, so the technician measures it from one end to the other and makes adjustments where needed. Next, he selects a master template of a camshaft lobe and places it in a grinding machine. This master is the pattern to be copied by a grinding wheel. Once it's been locked in place, he activates the grinder. It carves into the camshaft as it rotates and rocks back and forth in the machine. The grinding wheel moves down the camshaft to shape all 16 lobes to the exact contours of the template. This is how the camshaft looked before the master grinding and after. Next, a computerized probe measures the profile of each lobe and confirms that the dimensions and lift are identical. At the next station, the camshaft spins to allow a worker to completely coat the journal bearings with a blue dye. The dye masks the bearings to keep them smooth, while the rest of the camshaft is being parkerized. Parkerizing will give the camshaft an etched finish, which protects against wear. They start with a quick rinse. Then they plunge the camshafts into hot phosphorus acid. The acid microscopically etches the metal, while other chemicals in the bath add a thin graphite coating. They rinse the residue. After the finish has dried, a worker buffs the journal bearings as the camshaft spins. This completely rubs off the blue dye and polishes the metal. He then wipes down the entire camshaft with a dry rag. He places the camshaft on a perforated metal shelf and floods it with oil. Some oil drains away, but a residue clings to the part, and that residue will prevent rusting. Once packaged, this rotating shaft is on its way to a garage or car factory, where ultimately it will do its part to help set the wheels in motion.